Hi, it's Will from stormthecastle.com, and this is my latest tutorial. This is a project you can make. This is called Valheim and the Great Wave. Now, this is an interesting, very unique little project where I combine two different things. I combine a 200-year-old print with a video game. And I'm gonna this video is a little bit different from my usual one. I think you're gonna like this. There's some creativity and some different stuff. Intro.
Dioramas, origami, catapults and trebuchets, telescopes, terrariums, bonsai trees and paper games, swords and shields and real blacksmithing, rattle rockets, animation. I teach the art of real creation. Stormthecastle.com. Let's make something.
Welcome back. So I tried playing this video game called Valheim, and actually love it. It's really fun. It's a survival game, but it's not your typical survival game. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and at one point I built myself a raft and I took it out into the ocean. And I'm going to explain to you here where the idea came to me from. And while I was out in the ocean, I ran into a storm and some really choppy waves, and the waves got really bad. And I don't have footage of how bad they got, but they got really bad. I ended up getting lost. I was floating around in the ocean on my little raft, and even into the night. And a sea serpent actually tracked me down, and I'm going to show you some of that footage at the end of this video. You'll get a kick out of that. But when I was riding here on all these waves, and for some reason, I remembered that while I was on a trip to Japan, I saw this beautiful wood print called The Great Wave off Kanagawa by an artist named Hokusai. It's a wood, what do you call it, a wood print? And in it is got the Great Wave, and you've got three little boats. It's like a tsunami, you know. And I fell in love with that print. I didn't get one, but I should have. It's kind of famous now, but see, there's a close up of a couple of the little boats with the little sailors in it, right? Rowers, I think they are. There's another one. There's the third boat. You can see it. It's partially eclipsed. And so, thinking of that print, I said, "Gee, you know, it'd be kind of interesting to combine the two." So I did. I played the game. I got a screenshot of the little raft from Valheim, and I put it into a scene, a little scene box here that I call Valheim and the Great Wave. So what this is I think you would call something like this a contrapunction. Now, contrapunction is typically a musical term where you take two melodies, add them together, and you come up with something new where they add to each other, right? And I think that also applies to visual arts. You can contrapose or use a contrapunction with two different styles to get it all to make a new kind of a thing. So that's kind of what this does. I have a contrapunction of two different things. I've got a 200-year-old print and a modern video game. So anyway, I have a full packet here. If you want to make this exact one, you can. It's a PDF. You can print it up on my website. I'll put a link in the description of this video. And what you do is you cut out the parts. And if you print it on regular printer paper, it's kind of weak. You could still make the whole thing. And I even give you the box. You can make the box too. But to make it stronger, you can take those cut pieces and glue stick them to something a little firmer, like manila paper, cereal box cardboard, or poster board. And that will make it much stronger and make a more durable little scene box. So now I'll show you that, what I'm doing here. And on my website, I've got so many scene boxes. I love these little scene boxes. And the Japanese word for them is tatebanko. You could probably Google tatebanko and my website will come up. You might even be able to Google scene boxes. But so you just, you apply those various pieces to your sturdier material. You cut them out again and then put them inside the box. And make the box and put them inside the box. And what can you come up with? Can you come up with some ideas for a contrapunction? What two things seemingly not go together, but yet go together? Like, a Japanese wood print and a modern video game. That's my contrapunction here. So one of my favorite ones is that I have scene boxes. You can download them all on my website. I must have a dozen of them. All different things. Anyway, so that's it. This is the project. I wanted to show you a little bit more of Valheim because I really enjoyed it. And this scene here is just lovely for me because of the starry night. See how the clouds clear away, the mist clears away, and you can see the stars. And if you follow my channel, of all the things I love, the night sky is the thing I probably love the most. blacksmith in a close second. And I was attacked by a sea serpent. Oh, the sea serpent is in this little scene box, too. I give you that, too. And let me see if I get that clip in here, but he takes my raft out. Watch. Done. And when I fought him, I managed to get one punch in on him. And then, see, my fist skill improved. I got one punch in on him, and my fist skill improved on that sea serpent. But he wasn't having any of it. He got back and get his revenge on me. Thank you very much. More stuff coming. Friday Fish and Chips.